Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Reactor, and this is Quinn. And today's article comes from theglobeandmail.com and says, Judge calls Toronto cop who ate marijuana-laced chocolate bar seized in raid a complete idiot.
How did anyone even find out? They must have seen him take it in the raid and been like, yeah, by the way, I saw a dude take a chocolate bar the evidence.
Why would you even eat food that was in a raid?
He either took it after it was evidence or someone saw him take it. Or did he get really high and call the police on himself like the other guy with the brownie?
Oh, that was a long time ago, right?
Right.
But the thing is, he doesn't know what drugs are in a brownie that he found in a raid. He is an idiot.
I mean, maybe he just had a little hidden agenda late night after work, and he already knew what he was doing.
No, he didn't know what it was he took from the raid.
Perhaps
it could have been laced with heroin brownies. You don't know what people are making.
It's very true. Very true.
He's like, oh, it's a brownie. That means marijuana. No, it doesn't.
Right.
It could mean arsenic. Leave the brownies out, so if we get raided, the cops all die because they'll eat the brownies because they think they're pot. No, I'm sure that didn't happen.
This guy is involved in these investigations. You think he could pocket a chocolate bar?
Yeah. All right. Well, a Toronto police officer who stole and ate a marijuana-laced chocolate bar seized during a pot shop raid was a complete idiot for tampering with evidence. A judge said Friday as the man pleaded guilty in the case. So it was a pot shop. So I guess that does make sense that he trusted it more, and it's not too foolish to assume that something you got from a store raid is safe, right?
Right.
Vittorio Dominelli, a 36-year-old constable who resigned from the force this week, pleaded guilty to attempting to obstruct justice in connection with the January incident. What? Justice Mary Missener, who presided over the case, said Dominelli's actions were on the low end of the spectrum when it came to evidence tampering, but were nonetheless significant. From the point of view of public interest, the impact is profound, she said. The conduct here you cannot describe as anything other than stupid. I have to agree, man.
Right. You're in a place where this stuff, you could just go off duty and buy it anywhere you want.
Yeah.
Recreationally. Off the books, probably.
But this is a cop who decided to do it.
They didn't want to present identification to an actual legit shop or go look for it on the street. So.
Didn't want anyone to know he had it.
Right.
Mr. added that the fact that Dominic had taken a marijuana-infused item was not the issue. He might have taken cough syrup or a pair of woolly, comfortable socks that he wanted to try on his feet, she said. It's interfering with evidence. Dominelli, the son of longtime Toronto officer and father of three, was part of a team that raided an illegal marijuana dispensary around 5 p.m. on January 27th, according to an agreed statement of facts read out in court by Crown Attorney Philip Perlmutter. So this was earlier this year. So it was illegal back then.
Right.
So I guess that's why they raided the pot shop, because the pot shop had higher regulation and the officer, armed and dressed in plain clothes, agreed to go get pizza for the squad as they were going through the pot shop, court heard. While walking out of the store, Dominelli saw several cannabis-infused chocolate bars, which he pocketed. He and his partner, Constable Jamie Young, went to a nearby pizza place where Dominelli began to have second thoughts about taking the chocolate bars, Perlmutter said. Taking them or eating them? Did he eat them as he left?
Yeah, what are we talking about?
Dominelli told Young about his reservations and wanted to leave the bars at the pizza place, but his partner disagreed with his idea, court heard. No,
so
dude.
The partner really wanted to do it more than Dominelli.
I mean, he messed up by considering it and going through with taking them, but his partner is the one who peer pressured him.
Right.
After the raid was concluded around 11 p.m., Dominelli and Young were reassigned to conduct surveillance on an after-hours bar, court heard. Dominelli then spoke about the then looming legalization of recreational marijuana, and the pair chatted about how neither had tried cannabis, court heard. Oh my God. I've never done it. Have you? Let's do it now while we're on duty.
Okay.
He assumed it would be a minor mellow feeling, Perlmutter said, reading from the agreed statement of facts. He did not think consuming a small amount would impair each officer. So he never did it before, and he assumed...
First of all, Mr. Dominetti, this is where you're wrong. You just ate an oil-infused cannabis product, which is much more potent than just, say, someone making it out of, butter or something crude like that. So, yeah, you ate way too much, buddy.
Yeah, we're getting into that right now. The pair consumed all 8 squares of one chocolate bar while on their surveillance mission and became seriously intoxicated, court heard. This is a lot like that story about the cop who called the 911.
With his wife that were eating a brownie.
I think I'm dying. Yeah, I think I ate too much. Like, idiot. Young has been charged with attempting to obstruct justice and breach of trust in connection with the incident, but the allegations against her have not been proven in court. Oh my God. I assumed it was a man. I was being sexist. Women are criminals too. I always forget.
Wow.
For real.
Seriously.
Oh, wait.
Dominelli's
now he's a guy again. Now he's a guy again.
He was a father of 3, it said.
Yeah. But he could be trans.
Oh, you're right.
Dominelli said maybe they're just misgendering him back and forth.
They are really messing this thing up.
Yeah. Dominelli said he initially didn't feel anything, but after about 20 minutes, the effects of the cannabis-infused chocolate hit him like a ton of bricks, court heard. Yeah, that sounds about right. He was sweating heavily and believed he was going to pass out, Perlmutter told court. Dominelli thought he was going to die, court heard. He asked his partner to radio for help, but she refused.
Why is it that
so now it's a female again. Or his partner's a female.
Why is it that every cop that gets caught eating a cannabis edible thinks they're going to die? What is it about it?
Oh, I see. Okay. I got confused. Young is a female. So Young is the partner who peer pressured him.
Right, that's what I was getting.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Right.
So they're not
who's very much is as much to blame as anyone else in this situation.
Yeah. The officer eventually grabbed the radio from his partner, ran up the street, and called for help. Send an ambulance, a breathless Dominelli tells the dispatcher on the call, which was played in court. Oh my God! Yeah,
wouldn't it be funny if like somebody pulled up in an ice cream truck and they're like, "We're here, sir."
Yeah, right. No, but it's funny because what it seems like is these cops who have never used marijuana before.
Well, I said an ambulance.
Well, like, why did he do it while working? He didn't know what the effects were going to be.
Right.
You know, did he has to have been trained on the effects of marijuana as a police officer, right? Like, this guy raided a pot shop, which means...
Here's the thing, Reactor. You can train all day eating edibles and
not the same.
Ice cream cones, but until you actually get there and do it, it just doesn't mean a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like they trained him on it but downplayed the effects. Or... Yeah, I don't know.
Or they're just thinking, this is what's going to happen, but trust me, you guys will never have to deal with this. Unless you pocket some oil-infused cannabis and eat it on shift.
Mm-hmm. When questioned by the dispatcher, Dominelli is heard saying he's going to pass out. Are you injured? Did anything happen? The dispatcher asks. I'm just lightheaded, Dominelli says. And okay. When other officers rushed to the scene, one of them slipped on ice and suffered a severe head injury, court heard. That officer still has significant difficulties with speech and vision and remains off work 10 months later. I wouldn't say it's his fault, though.
How many officers are eating these edibles?
It's like a Benny Hill scene. All running around, some slipping and getting brain damage, and some just like freaking out because they ate a pound of marijuana brownies or something.
This story gets more and more ridiculous as it goes.
Court also heard that 7 people were charged in the pot shop raids, but those charges were dropped due to Dominelli's actions. Oh, the pot shop got away with it because they stole evidence and blah, 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 maybe.
Back in business, apparently.
Peter Brownie, Dominelli's lawyer, told court his client is remorseful and ashamed. I would say it was an act of utter stupidity, quite frankly, Brownie said. He has done everything he can to show remorse and make reparation for what he's done. Dominelli offered to resign within weeks of the incident, the lawyer said. He is also depressed, shakes when he speaks, and cries when talking about the incident, Brownie said. So, one thing I think is funny is that he could have claimed he was poisoned. I don't know what it was, but I ate pizza from the pizza place. I don't know.
I don't believe that it's possible, Reactor. However, it could be
sprinkle a little marijuana on someone's pizza?
It could be argued that if someone were gripping a raw piece of cannabis-infused edible in their hand for long enough, certain amounts of that could seep into the skin and possibly, perhaps, get the person high.
So that would
very
be the
highly
excuse?
doubt it that it could be, because I'm pretty sure that it can't do that. However, maybe it can.
Yeah, I don't know. He could have lied his way out of it and claimed he didn't know they were what they were. He found the brownies. He didn't know that they were evidence.
Right.
Maybe.
Right.
Like, yeah, I just thought they were brownies. And that's why drugs are bad.
What's really upsetting is the fact that this person has to go through. They're going through all these problems just to try a little bit of cannabis. I really hope it doesn't ruin it for them forever.
Yeah,
because,
it probably did.
You know, it probably will.
And now it's legal. It's just a nightmare for him. He has to live
I hope they
within
can
the world.
enjoy it someday. You know, just sitting on their back porch, enjoying a nice, quiet evening.
Eating brownies.
Right.
The Crown is proposing a conditional sentence for Dominelli to be served in the community, while the defense is arguing for conditional discharge. A charge of breach of trust was withdrawn. So, oh yeah.
Don't give in to peer pressure.
This is even stupider than the other cop who was at home with his wife when they ate the brownies. You know?
I mean, there was not even any peer pressure involved there. They just were probably sitting at the table across from each other. Brownie sitting in the middle of the table, and they're like, "Honey,
brownies, right?
I think we should." She's like, "You know what? I'm not sure, but maybe." You know?
And then
kept
he was
looking,
surprised by the effects.
looking. Little crumb here, a little crumb there. Before you know it, the whole thing's gone.
Yeah, but if you're a cop, I don't know. I feel like as a cop, you should be dealing with marijuana or people who have smoked or possess, and you should be aware of the effects. You should be more aware than a normal civilian.
I don't even think people should be cops unless they were criminals first.
Yeah, like in the Wild West.
Right. You're gonna trust a person that has never smoked crack? I don't know.
I mean, I guess I would.
Yes, I
I've
would.
never
I actually
smoked crack,
know. That's
so.
a bad way to put it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But someone who's never, I don't know.
Crashed a car while
never fled the scene of an accident.
They don't and fled. Yeah.
How are they going to find the guy?
An unlicensed fire. I don't know.
You have anything else you want to say?
No.
Yeah, that's it for the article. If you enjoyed it, let us know by giving it a thumbs up and leave a comment. And check our description for our Patreon link if you want to help us, because that'd be awesome. Thanks for watching.